The clogs are at hand now, my brethren. There's something squoofy this way comes. Ooh, squiggly woo. Apart from the noir stuff, this is the other bit of the game that I remember really liking. So this, I'm looking forward to this. Squoof for a penultimate sort of section of the game. And let's have it do now for now incredible warriors. Even at the moment.
Great, just great. Yep. I figure why not swing by the Triskelion and see if I could get some help from Nick Fury or any of his S.H.I.E.L.D. agents.
Like you do.
And this is what I find.
What have you found? A big hole? A big hole in the government.
Something really big happened here. Nick Fury has terrible taste in decoration.
It's not impossible for it to be both. Or... who's squoofing?
Oh, no.
Who's making the tendrils?
I've seen this before.
Squambusry.
Red goop, bodies drained to husks. There's only one thing that could do this. One thing.
It's me, the Squoofer Supreme!
Prisoner 900 M.
Prisoner 900 meters.
All available security units to prison level.
Squoof versus Squoof.
The one I'm having right now is the worst.
I've got to stop an entire government wrongness bureau from taking place. Why are you making me stare at this? In particular, there's an egg. Goop egg. A Cadbury's cream horror, we call that. Whoop. There's a flop, man. Mr. Squoof! Squoofing in the rafters. I'm squoofing to greet you. I go hoo 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 from the top.
My God, it's a massacre.
We have done a lot of dead governments.
Fine, you asked for it.
It's me. I'm real this time. I can't grab them, but they are gonna get up. They've done zombies about a carnage for it. Is this something he can do in this universe, or is this the tablet doing it? We don't know. Well, I don't know. Someone else probably does. It would be a bit ridiculous if, like, even the people involved weren't entirely sure. Squoofly squoof, did I get the... Yeah, there's the probs I can do out of the ground. So that's something to thank me for that I've invested. Whomso else does this become? You. I've achieved maximum carnage. Okay. Don't know why beat is capitalized. What do you want from me there? Rescue the civilian.
Backup system failure.
Oh, I've got a lot of points as well, is something to bear in mind. And what to spend such things on other than a vinyl copy of your own eyes. I don't know that these are really interesting enough to be... Oh, I mean, that's a big bonk. I'll invest in big bonk in the admittedly unlikely event that we actually get to deploy it. But what else is... Yeah, those are well outside my my pay range. The range of price for which I do in this lovely area that this is now. Squoof. So yeah, I don't know why this one sort of stuck with me. I'm not usually a big fan of the like sci-fi horror zombie threat. There's a fellow. Hello, you. Nice try. Magnificent effort.
Hey, that was fun. Let's do it again.
And you are nearly 5 foot taller than myself.
That's gonna leave a bruise.
When I was less tall than that.
Get away from me, please!
They're probably not going to.
Hang on.
If something's shambling at you, it doesn't care. You just have to prepare yourself to face that reality. They don't like being in the air either. Seemingly. I am gonna destroy you all. Destroy you all with all sorts of prods out of the ground. You're thankful now for the thunderous renome. Renome? It's like re-gnome. It's gnome again. You see, we've done you another one. Anyone else needs prodding? There's you. But I don't think that's a matter of prod so much. You were a statue for a lot of that.
Air conditioning units on all.
Back
Which
to
is
normal.
fair enough,
Oh, relatively speaking.
if agreed in advance by 17 men.
You mind explaining what the hell is going on?
We did bad government.
Yeah, that much I got.
No, that red monster. The clone, that's what we call him. Prisoner 900M. Case designate Carnage. He escaped while, we were studying him.
We did bad government.
But then the agents he killed somehow reanimated themselves.
Never had that kind of power before. Tell me this doesn't have anything to do with him being exposed to a mystical fragment.
My God. How did you know?
Stupid.
We had to risk it. The energy readings we got when the two were in proximity suggested.
Just open the door.
Wait, you're going in there after it? Why?
Because great power comes with great responsibility. Something you wouldn't understand.
Then fuck. Oh, hello, it's me, the spaghetti boy. I'm screaming at your corpse. I want to bonk you. Hello, the flames.
Hey, alright! Score one for the flaming robot thing. Uh-oh.
You may not have remembered this, but you too are host to a squoof. Ah, the squoofs have come back to haunt us now. The squoofy decision that wasn't ours. Lest we forget. Somebody else enforced squoofs upon me. You don't need to set me on fire, really. This is why you can't leave everything up to a robot about it. You can't leave it to the algorithm. They've no concept of nuance. A human being needs to look at what symbiotes you've set on fire. At some point in the process.
Who else wants some?
Simultaneous ignitions?
Bring it on!
I don't quite know who's hidden. Yes. Defeat. Plonk. I performed the defeat, Plonk. It's only a matter of time now before the vegetable oil I lost in the process of it is regained.
Engaged.
Yes. That's what we call investing. There's a gold. Wow, there's a lot. There's a lot to see. There's a lot to see in Sunshine Central. You have a lot of sins to believe in. I think you should be destroyed as well. Alright, I can deal with... You have got guns that you're shooting nowhere in particular. And it's not good. I don't think. So I'm gonna throw things at you and whatnot until you stop having the guns. Oh, you I can pick up. What was wrong with you? Why could I not pick up the one before then? Why, when Firstable was coming to his house, right, his own house where he likes to appear sometimes, because, you know, such is life. Let me up. You've got to let me up every now and again, or else nobody is going to be here to see you shit. You said you wanted a shit witness, alright?
Hitting your face with my fist.
I don't pretend to understand why you've made your jet look more like really an arrow. That's for Hawkeye specifically and nobody else.
Hey, why'd everybody fall asleep on me?
Right, now. How many peas can I fit in my brain, and what sort will they be? Well, the shadows are really having a problem. I do need... Can you all group up so that this will matter, that I'm doing it? I mean, I've unlocked everything I can to, pretty much. So it's like... The challenges are not strictly necessary from my point of view right now, but it would be nice if I could get some done.
Stop hitting your face with my fist.
I wanted to throw them at the ones.
Look at me go! Hey, I'll keep dishing it out if you keep taking
You need to stop existing. No, you're not what I want. You are. And you've gone the wrong way.
Did you see that?
And that was a 0 somehow. It clearly hit someone. Why, if it was 0, would you even bother showing me? May I ask? And if I may not, why? You didn't expect me to just let that go unchallenged, did you? I was going to ask for your reasoning. You're not good enough at chess for me not to question you. Don't strangle me that much, to be honest. Never seen that done before. The possessed symbiote Doom soldiers that they've made here do understand headlocks. And that's all they've got. They can shoot a bit of a gun, and they can do a headlock. And that's all, really. You need to die.
That was the best you could do?
Wolfie. Wolfish wolf. I guess gumming their eyes up doesn't really do much to these ones, because they're already sort of just dead tissue, really. We don't know what sensory perception they are capable of. It doesn't seem to matter. So an ordinary punch will have to wunch. Whee! Prod. Prod him more than that. The prods you're capable of aren't always enough. I'm going to set this plane on fire because it's the wrong shape, you see. I told you shouldn't have. Get there near the armoured vehicle. Are you all right now anymore? Ah, I've set my little face on fire. There's more of this going on, look.
I win again.
And then, and I know why you said this, but the world turned off.
Hey, I'll keep dishing it out if
You can't do this anymore, alright? Because it's not the same as driving a boat. Okay. You said you wanted to drive a boat. Well, the time you could have spent fulfilling your dream, you are now wasting with a big lightning sword that I don't understand the purposes of if you've got a flamethrower. I guess you don't want to go all in on... Don't put all your eggs in one robot. That's something that Dr. Robotnik has never understood, and it's why he keeps failing, if I may be so bold. They call him All Eggs Robotnik because he doesn't stop. He doesn't stop at just 1 or 2. Nah. the whole pot of eggs. Let's say to him. And they're like saying that as like a statement on like how he conducts himself, as if like he'll fill in the blanks that it's the wrong thing to have done himself, but he actually just takes it as like an affirmation that he needs to put all the eggs in. It's not helping him. It's a really unhelpful way to approach. I think I'm just going to get 5,000 more and get the health, to be honest. What's a bit of salt water between friends, eh? You're a spider. I thought you might be a little flame, but then I was like, well, that's a very localized flame in the middle of a sheet of metal. So, I'll yell at you, Squoofy. Squoofy Sproing. Oh, well, I was kind of hoping to fight more people. Well, fuck me, I guess.
That was fun. Let's do it again.
I have to chase him now. Squoofy leap. Can you not? You don't need fearfulness when you're in the boat with me. You have nothing to fear here. We're out at sea together. Right, can you all group up where the explosions live? This looks promising over here. How's that only 2? Come on now. None of this is what I want. This is sometimes... You're being silly fuck. What if... I think it's a shame you don't count towards my simultaneous ignitions total. I want to not deal with you. I want this. You're not, and you've blown up the barrel I wanted. Cool. Why would I need it, you know? Why would I need the thing that you... You know, maybe I just decide for this one I don't care. How about? Because I keep hitting groups of them with an explosive barrel, and I really don't know what else you want from me in that department. I'm just gonna go about my day. And you can sort of build the situation around that. I can't be the one making all the compromises. I'm already here squoofing, what more do you want? I can't use my fun aerial combos because they won't go up. Oh, that one did. Now they do go up as well. The more of them I see, it seems, the more of them I encounter, the more of my original moves I can have, except now it's not just letting me. Why is it that sometimes he just won't? I thought we were past this, to be honest, Spider-Man. You seemed like that issue was resolved. But oh no. Oh no, I'll thwart you again, just as you realised you were safe. Wiggly wiggly! That's all I wanted, thwack you in the bushes.
Did somebody say something? Because I really couldn't hear anything over all the trouncing.
You're still doing the jovial quips. When like the tone of this is supposed to be that you're just so sick of all of the bad science that they've done and you feel personally responsible for the existence of Carnage, because in this universe, they done him out of your blood or something, didn't they? Well, shit. Shit alive.
Hey, stop hitting your face with my fist!
I think... What do you want from me? What else could I possibly need to set you on fire for? Really? If you're that... I'll tell you something, a coin-operated Warlock seems like a good investment at the time, but it sort of just isn't. Like, it's fun in concept. I don't even know if I would say that, because, like, what's the concept? You're not gonna stay in a cluster long enough to get near one of the barrels, are you? I need to commit to giving up on that. It's not... I'm not being sensible about the sensible decisions I'm making. Right. Now, I do have a large vehicle that looks a bit like Belgium if you squint, but I'm not going to use it today. Gotta pay for that. What have I unlocked? Just pop all of the numbers. I mean, I'd argue I have been burning them. What the fuck's the simultaneous ignitions thing? If not me burning them. Well, there's some things in our future, it would seem. If only the same could be said of Frantic Jones, the man who's always in the past. He only exists about 5 minutes before himself. What a baffling way to go about your life. Oh, ho, 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 nobody knows it's me.
Roger that. Vectoring for another pass.
Right, the hangar is now here.
Give me that.
Give the guns back to Percy as he sees you again.
Someone's been overdoing it.
And now he's over there, and with one green bottle, I did it. There we go. That's the same. That's the same as what you asked for, thus fulfilling the condition. Naughty. Careful now. Well, now I can just throw these at you because it's easier than getting where your flamethrower can reach. I can be doing it for a good reason now. If you'll bother to target anything that's not him. If I wanted to poke an ox, where can I go? Is there an ox poking booth? It was a simple enough question, you could have just answered me. I can kick him if I want, although a distinction is never drawn between these two methods of conveyance, vis-a-vis functionality. Take the orb out of your neck. Right. Now El Gigante will have to buy a raisin now. Just a single one. People were like, you're never gonna sell just one raisin on its own. Well, now El Gigante has no choice but to prove you wrong. You can thank him in the afterlife. Is it gonna be 10 at once I'm doing again? Gather around me, children, and let me tell you the secret of butcher biscuits. Alright? It's gonna surprise you, because it was a secret before. It's done as well now. Now I am free to hit you however I want. With a stone. The stone disappeared. These you hate, look. Where have you stopped existing to? You don't need that. I can throw that at you or near you.
Becoming large and extra.
Oh, large robots. These aren't doing very much good against the regular featured financial finger boys. I don't know what they thought they was going to do against a giant squoof. Or a regular sized squoof with giant powers. Such is the folly of droids. Well, now I know I can go under these. I know my objective is to pursue carnage, but you've put all of this other side stuff in the game with the expectation that I will do it to unlock bonus prizes. Are you telling me that you put that there disingenuously for some sort of goof? Are you a comedy boy now? Oh, look at me, comedy boy, Spider-Man video game. Whoop-a-doop-a-doo. I lie to people about what I want them to do in the...
Security threat levels elevated.
You,
All appropriate
I can
security
clearly...
personnel respond.
Because that was up there. But you, like, pretended I didn't. Where do I go?
Intrusion detected. Intrusion detected.
The
All
red
units
thing
deploy to your
is
assigned
some
station.
fucking
All units
place.
deploy to your assigned station.
Are you just telling me that there's a box? Well, now I'm just in fuck central, because there's no things.
Emergency lockdown
Can I
has
pull
failed.
the grates off of one of you? Can I attack a sandwich? Can I, like, turn yeast into an opportunity? Can I pull you down? This is, like, the only notable thing, really, in the room.
Security system
But
has
it's...
failed. Emergency
It
lockdown
laughed at me
has
when I
failed.
tried to climb up. It looked me in the eyes and said, fuck. There's fuel.
All personnel report to
Well, we've
assigned
really gone
stations.
out to Piss
All
Mountain
personnel
now, haven't
report
we?
to assigned stations.
I'm not sure where I'm bloody going.